So what's going on? My name is Warrior971 here, and today, guys, I'm bringing you a brand new video. And I'm sorry for not being able to upload for the past weeks, 5-6 weeks, because I was really busy with family stuff, and I don't want to get into that right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the video straight off the bat. So if anything, I want to first talk about the jolts or the point system. And it is really, really awesome. As you guys can see, you can do special ability with the shovel pulled out, which is right on the D-pad. And stuff like that, guys. So anyways, let's talk about the points. So the first thing I want to talk about is, of course, the points. Like, the jolts are like how the points work. It's like if you buy a door and you don't have enough for it, it says cannot buy or cannot open or something like that, not enough jolts. And practically, I think the jolts kind of work like a battery type system, where like your jolts, or like it's like an energy type, goes into like a battery thing that unlocks all the doors. It's practically like a key or something, you want to say, like that. It is pretty cool. I mean, like, they're not like the worst thing, but like the only downside about the jolts here is they, like, you don't get as much as you would from Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. And what I mean by that is, from getting headshots kills, you only get like 110, and normally on Black Ops 3 you get around 130 and stuff like that, 140. And with double points you still don't get that much. It's something good like that. But as you guys can see, I am turning a gas valve, which are located around the spawn areas, and that is how you actually open up the area down into the bunker. As you guys can see, you have to activate something called a pilot trap, and like what that does is like it shoots a burst of fire from under the map, as you guys can see on the top screen, and it lets out like freaks and stuff like that. You have to kill them all. Like, it's just like that, guys. Now when you drop down, guys, it's like the casual stuff. And there are power generators around the map, but here is the thing. They are nothing like Infinite Warfare, because if you guys know from Infinite Warfare, the generators around the map, you have to flip the switches. It is different in here. As you guys can see, there's also a point sharing system, which I'll get in very soon here, and stuff like that. So as you guys can see, there's another joystick. Now the next thing the next thing I want to get into is the weapons. Now the weapons and the wonder weapon too, and the weapons are really good, guys. I love the weapons, but there's a few downsides about all the weapons and stuff, but I'm about to get on that here pretty quick. But I like the weapons. They're all really good, and as you guys should probably already guess, the PPSH is back. It is on the wall for 1,000 jolts, and it is like not the best gun, it's not the worst gun. I mean, I definitely would probably not prefer that for like a high round or doing like an Easter egg attempt to it, because like it's not like the best gun you'd have. And also, guys, there's other things I want to get into about the PPSH, and more stuff I want to get into about the gun. As you guys see, it is what we'll not see, but as you guys know, it is 1,000 jolts, and it's such a good gun for the low rounds, not the best for the higher rounds. And like I said, it is 1,000 jolts. I will buy it in this gameplay, so you guys can like see what it's like. As you guys will see, it is not, like I said, like, it is not the best gun. It is really not that great neither. As you guys see, I go and buy it right now, right as I kill this zombie and stuff like that. As you guys see, I circle around, and also we're gonna talk about the power-ups. I'm really excited to get into that too. And yeah, guys, so like I said, they're not like the best. I definitely do not prefer the gun for like higher rounds. But boom, I dropped some jolts. As you guys can see, I share my points right there. There you go, there's the doors bought. And like, now let's go ahead and talk about the Tesla gun. Oh, actually no, let's get into the downsides about the guns first. Practically every gun shoots pretty slow and like stuff like that. And that's where double tap comes in pretty good handy. Your gun does more damage and shoots faster, which is really good. And there's a perks too right there, guys. Normally what would happen is like a handprint would shoot out, and like it showed like your handprint. You have to place your hand down on the print, like it shocks you. It gives you like the perk gesture and stuff. Is really cool. As you guys see, that one is an increased sprint and speed and run longer. And guys, that perk comes in really good handy. Trust me when I say that. And yeah, guys, so that is that. And the next thing I want to get into is the Tesla gun. Now the Tesla gun, guys, is such a good gun, especially when it's packed, whatever you want to say. I call it packed because pack-a-punch. And so when you pack it, it turns into like a really good gun, but that's not what we're here to talk about. I'll talk about that in a later video. And right now, guys, I just want to go ahead and say that videos will be releasing on this. Like, I'll be upgrading actual tutorials in this zombies, which I'm really hyped to do. Like, I'll first probably do how to get the Midnight,
A better tool for the job.
because that one's the easiest one to get. And here's the PPSH gameplay. See, it is not the best, but it is not the worst. So yeah, that's that. And the next thing I want to talk about is the perks. I don't think I really went, like, I've talked about them, but I haven't went deep into them. And guys, the perks are really, really good. I love the perks, but there's one really big downfall about the perks, and I absolutely hate it. A lot of people might disagree with this, but I really, like, strongly hate this. I don't know what it is about me. I just don't know if I'm the only one that does not like this. Guys, that is the Juggernaut on here. As you guys see, if you look on my character, you can see 3 little shields underneath her face, and that is representing, as you guys see, they're colored in white, and that is representing that you actually have it bought already. And that is, like, really, really good. And when you lose them all, they'll all be blank and like stuff like that. The one thing I hate about it is it costs 500 per hit, and that's not the one thing I hate about it. The main thing I hate about it is it goes up 500 each and every time you have to rebuy it. So, like, it's not bad at the beginning, but once you get past 2,500, get up to 3,000, and then 3,500, and 4,000, and stuff like that, that's when it really starts to annoy me, because, like, I'd rather go down every once in a while and then have to rebuy the perk and have to keep constantly rebuying it after getting hit. Because, guys, it is 7 hit down, guys, and it is 6 hits if you just go complete red screen and not die yet. But, guys, that really does make me mad about that, and I just really absolutely hate that. And there's the mystery box for you guys, by the way, and I'm sure you guys noticed that.
A better tool for the job at hand.
It shows, like, the 2 fuses on it and, like, stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. Well, the next thing I really want to talk about, guys, is how, like, the points are. Like, the points kind of work in a frequent way is what I mean. And, like, what I mean by that is, like, every once in a while, the points kind of just get, like, a lower amount each and every round. It feels like, as you guys can see, I get kills and, like, the points aren't even going up and stuff, which is probably a weird thing to talk about. Because I strongly really agree with that. And, yeah, guys, so that is that. Next thing I want to talk about here, guys, is the, like, power-ups and all the, like, special things you can do and stuff like that. So I want to jump into the power-ups straight away. As you guys can see, there's a nuke power-up right there. It's called nuke, or as they say in, I don't even, like, German, I think. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to how the storyline of this, but it's called Vernichten. Then we have the max ammo, which is like a box with a bullet beside it. Then we have the double points or double jolts, and that is like a magnet representing that, which is pretty cool. As you guys see, that's the power switch, so there are 2. There's one on that one half of it, there's another on the other half. You guys see that is Juggernaut for you right there, and then there's like speed hold and all that crap to those. You see, there's another nuke or Vernichten, if you want to call it that. Then double jolts, like I said, and really, that's all I can remember. There's another one. It's like a heart too. That one is it fills your meter up. As you guys normally would think, it is normally actually a yellow meter, but like when you get that power up drop, it turns it into red, and it lasts twice as long, which is really, really good. And stuff like that, and that's practically everything I could talk about. Actually, that's not for good. Yeah, there's a max ammo right there, as you guys can see that. I think there's more power-ups, I just don't remember all of them. I think there is more to it. I don't know, but yeah, and there's like special abilities you spawn out with. As you guys see, I spawned out with Jug. That is like a special ability thing. And then there's like other ones, as you guys see, camouflage. As you flick on the top screen, you can see the yellow meter running down and those zombies chasing them. There's one called Shell Shock. It knocks back every zombie. There's one called Free Fire, which of course, if you had to guess that is obviously unlimited ammo. And the next one is actually called Frontline. This is a new one to everyone. Like, no one knows what this is at first. I read the description of it. And what Frontline is, it is double damage. There's like a perk upgrade to it where it can do triple damage for like both players too, which is really, really cool. So off topic of that, guys, I'd just like to say that more videos will be coming on this. Expect a upgrade tutorial to every one of the, what you want to call it, every one of the frick is it called? Every one of the Tesla guns. As you guys can see, I'm trying to blow up the locker right there. That does not go as well as planned. And yeah, guys, so there's that right there. And the Jack in the Box are the new monkeys, by the way. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.